Hey guys, Angus here from anguspt.com. One of my videos just got 10,000 views, so like, subscribe, etc, etc if you want. This is going to be a review for the Primal Strength GLS collaboration Strength Buddy, Bench Buddy. This thing attaches onto your bench. It's got this kind of curved thing here, so when you lie in it, it opens up your kind of opens up your scapula, but really opens up the chest and pushes the scapula together, and you get a broader, kind of deeper bench press. I didn't want to make the review video when I first got it. I wanted to try it out, so I've used it now for a couple of weeks, and maybe that's about 3 to 4 sessions. So what the idea is, it opens up your chest so you get better chest, deeper chest contraction on the bench, which you definitely do. I have to go lighter with this, and then when you go back to normal bench pressing or incline pressing, you actually feel like you're doing half the movement. With this, makes you feel like you're doing a really broad movement, so that's really good. Build quality is fantastic. Everything I've had from Primal Strength has been great. GLS is for Galvin Laird Strength. It's a collaboration with this. This comes in at $39.99, I think, so £40. Is it worth it? I'll tell you in a second. I'll tell you the other thing that this has done for me is lying on this and benching. It's stretched out and opened up my kind of upper back and clicked me in. And today was the first time I used it where my head, first use, actually hits this pillow without being overly rounded. So if you are someone who's overly rounded, this is actually a postural correction tool, and I actually think it's worth its weight in gold as a postural correction tool. I just think when you're down and you're benching and you got the heavy dumbbells or barbell and that's pushing you, it's way better than any panning about stretch you can do. And that's really opened up, and that's made a difference to the way I stand. Normally when I stand, I can't quite see here, but my thumbs will be rotated in, so my thumbs point to each other. But now, just normally standing, I'm rotated out this way. My shoulders are actually in the right place, right alignment. The sort of chest domes you get after this is great. So $49.99. With my review videos, I like to go, what's it worth? I think it's easily worth maybe double that, £80. I think for 40 quid, this is something you don't need to expect your gym to get. This is something that you could have and take with you to the gym. It straps on. I've got 3 different benches here in the gym. It fits each one, absolutely no problem. I thought this would be a bit of an issue and might not fit some, but it actually just fits perfectly. It's well designed. It's hardy. I think it's gonna last forever. So like I said, it's £40. If I get a discount code, I'll drop it in below. I might update the video and drop it in. Should you get one, if you like bench pressing and then you have a problem being rounded and you don't really do enough mobility, this is a way of getting your mobility into your training and get a better chest contraction. I think it's useful for powerlifters. I think it's useful for bodybuilders. I think it's useful for general health. Just now in my program, everything's on an incline, so it's been really good for that. Looking forward to trying it. I've messed about with it flat, but I didn't really train with it. I think it's cool. Like I said, I think it's worth about £80 brand new. I think that would be good. Any more than that, I think that would be pricey. Any less than that, £40, absolute bargain. And if I get a discount code, even better. That's my review video. Really like it. I think it's a great training tool.